It's the Hip Hop School.
It's that time.
Past and present podcast.
It's that time.
All regions stand up.
On your feet.
North, South,
Everywhere.
East,
Where you at?
and West,
Huh?
Midwest.
You
Where you
know
at?
the rules.
Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Be grown in the crowd called Prima Fur and Deja Rude, child. Get out your feelings, you get booed at the Hip Hop School. You know the rules. Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Nigga can't be mad cause you got swag and easy cool. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking problem, knowledge rule at the Hip Hop School. You know the rules. Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Can't look like that, I'm into son, got artifacts. The truth is cruel, but that's just fuel at the Hip Hop School. Past and present.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to another episode of the Hip Hop School Past and Present podcast. I am Asia, the assistant principal. Down below, you have Rich Raw, Hyde, Supreme, whatever his name is this week, Supreme Raw, the principal.
Raw.
Next to me, you have Heezy, the dean of all things hip hop in the building. How y'all doing tonight, fellas?
All good. I made it.
Excellent.
Yes,
How
indeed.
you
It's
doing?
always a good day when you on top of the ground and the ground ain't on top of you. Yes, God. We have an awesome show tonight. We'll be talking about some of the trending topics, but you know how we do each and every week. We start off with a hip hop trivia question. This week, hip hop trivia question is brought to you by our sponsors: Supreme Pull Up, Art by Chunk G, the Uhuru Academy, Lit and Leisure Travel, and the Deaths of the Asia. This week's hip hop trivia question is: what year did hip hop become the top selling music genre? Again, what year did hip hop become the top selling music genre? Try and answer that below in the comments. We will reveal the end of the show. With that being said, class is in session.
This is insane.
I'm so hype about this show because we got to talk about what happened this weekend down in Montgomery, Alabama. The Gump put on. It went down. You know what I'm saying? The revolution was televised this weekend. You hear me? So check this out, right? I know everybody done seen it. We already know the details, so we're not gonna bore y'all about the details or anything like that. How y'all felt about when y'all actually saw everything that had went down for the first time? How did that make y'all feel to see so many people just pull together that probably didn't even know each other for real, and everybody just sprung into action?
Man, hey, I'm probably like a lot of people, a lot of black people. That shit warmed my heart. You know what I'm saying? To see that shit, you know what I'm saying? It was something about it, man. That shit just warmed my heart. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I wish I was there. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like when you think about it, man, it's like, how often do you get a green light to go fuck up some of them motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers got a green light because they started that shit. So it was on. It was whatever after that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, you get a green light to go fuck up some of them motherfuckers shit. So man, just seeing everybody come together, man, and you know what I'm saying, actually defending my man because everybody's saying it. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like the perfect scenario, the perfect storm. Everybody seeing that all the white people getting on my man. So everybody just kind of looking like, wait till the fuck we get over there. Wait till we get over there type shit. You know what I'm saying? So everybody seen it. Everybody played their part. Everybody who was supposed to jump in, jumped in. Everybody was supposed to recorded. So just the whole shit. Hey, the whole shit was lovely to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought it was great. It had me hyped. You know how you watch a fight movie when you're a kid and you watch the fight movie and then you ready to whoop everybody in the house as a child. I ready to go outside and pick a fight, you know, but you get brought down to reality. Yeah. But you know, you had some naysayers saying that we was too high, we was too crunk, that wasn't nothing and all this old shit, man. But you know, people, those of us who understand this shit, we know that ain't gonna be no motherfucking major seismic shift of consciousness where niggas just gonna come together and black on black crime is all. We know that. It was just a small viral video, moment in time, and it was just good. It made black people feel good, man. And it's kind of like when Black Panther dropped. Black people felt good. We was all from Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? And when you part of the, when you see so much bullshit with black people, man, especially being on social media, you see so much bullshit, man. It just feels good to see something different. And that's all, man. You know, it'll be over with in a few days. And, you know, niggas done already strive to kill somebody the other day out here, man. So, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, good moment, man. They put hands and feet on them people, man. They deserved it. You know what I'm saying? They found one of the assailants, and he owns a corner store down there. And one of his Facebook posts, he was saying that the white man is superior, and he got jumped by some gorillas and all type of shit. So you know, I already know where they coming from with it. So they earned that ass whooping. They years of earning that ass whooping. They finally caught up with them, and yeah, good times.
You know, it's like you know, people, we always see these situations, right? And it's always a segment of black people who always want to turn the other cheek. So this is finally a situation where we not seeing that. We not turning the other cheek on this one. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got each other back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was the shit.
Yeah, when I seen it, it was more so hilarious to me. I've been laughing ever since it dropped because
it's funny.
Speaking of Wakanda, it actually looked like something that happened in the movie from the beginning when the security guard threw that hat, and he threw that hat like if anybody played Monopoly Go. There's a part if you jump on the railroad, you could go knock down somebody's landmark. And the Monopoly man, he had a construction hat and he throw it up and he just speed off or whatever on the train. And he looked just like that. And the way he did that hootie hoo, that was a hootie hoo. You know what I'm saying? That was a hootie hoo. Right. He did that hootie hoo. He threw that hat up, and then they boxing or whatever. He was getting down with the white boy at first to, you know what I'm saying? They jumped him or whatever. After they jumped him, here come old boy from on top of the boat, and then next thing you know, Aquaman done jumped in the water. He coming across. Then the women came. It was lit. What I liked about it was old people, young people, men and women. It looked like some cute dogs was fighting. It was all kinds of people just, you know, and then a nigga skipped to the fight. When a nigga starts skipping to a fight, you know it's on. You got a nigga swimming to a fight and skipping to the fight. You really finna get your ass whooped. And I'm gonna tell you the funniest things to me. I don't know what the white lady in the red dress did, but they that lady in the red dress, she got it the worst. She was laying there kicking like a German cockroach. Nobody had to beat her. The women already had whooped her. I'm talking about they coming down there. One of the ladies, she still had her purse on. They done whooped her. She done got kicked, hit again by somebody else. Then I'm talking about old boy came with the finisher with that chair and bopped on top of the head. I'm like, ma'am, it's time for you to go home.
Man, it was really just like a movie.
Yeah,
right. You got certain scenes, the chair scene, the swimmer, the hat, the skippers, the fucking the narration was off the chain. The camera control, zoom in,
when they was pushing people in the water, the dude with the Crocs.
No, when the one white boy jumped in the water, tried to get away.
Both of them, two of them jumped in the water. They both was like, "Shit, fuck this shit. I'd rather drown." The motherfuckers say, "Drown me in the ocean."
And then the white boy, the after video with the swole face.
Oh man.
Hey, but you know what? I kind of respected that though. He didn't get on there whining. He didn't get on there crying. He was like, "Shit, hey, old man, put these hands on me," and that was it. You know what I'm saying? So you know that was the only part I kind of respected from that side. He didn't get on there crying and whining and shit. They said, "Hey, got into a fight, got beat up."
Yeah, and it's some takeaways. I am gonna say it's some takeaways that I did not like that I've seen black people do. I didn't like seeing black people talking about we are not our ancestors, we gonna fight back.
Yeah, they always say that stupid
First of
shit.
all, you know what I'm saying? Our ancestors fought in way harsher environments than we fought in. They really fought for real. We be sitting up here, we gotta be proud of a moment where we're just sitting back, just waiting on the chance or whatnot. And you know, pretty much the world is our oyster at this particular time. You know, we the one that keep white supremacy going because our inferiority complexes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like when people say that because they be, to me, is making it seem like our ancestors was some hoes or something. You know what I'm saying? We got all of these accounts of our ancestors rebelling and things. Even for us to be afforded the freedoms that we have now is due to our ancestors fighting. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing we fighting for now is stimulus checks and reparations and shit. You know, hoping a bitch will give us some money. You know what I'm saying? We're not really out here fighting for our freedom. So when people say that, I don't like that. And another thing I ain't like was, you know, once things started to settle down and people got over the hype, I started seeing think pieces where people was like, oh, you know, don't give the identity of Aquaman. You know, y'all marking the boy, or y'all need to you know, yeah, y'all got folding chairs, but you know, white people, they don't forget, they gonna come back. And it's like this fear of retaliation. And it's like, if we in war, if we at war with these, you know, with whatever the hell is going on, we know we are at war. We are an oppressed group of people or whatever. That's what comes with it. What you sitting up here talking about, oh, and fear of retaliation, that's why your whole ass ain't never doing nothing. Because you're scared of what's going to happen after you do what needs to be done. Aquaman didn't give no fuck. He showed nothing but bravery. Man. He ain't sitting up here having the same fear as somebody sitting up watching, talking about they finna go get them a folding chair, but yet you sitting up after you get your folding chair, you shaking in your boots about retaliation. Like, I don't, that right there, I'm like,
you know, man, we got, you know, it's a certain segment of us who try to analyze everything from a so-called revolutionary strategic position, man, when it's really just fear. You know what I'm saying? They try to intellectualize everything. Man, you had this one brother went live today, man. And it was some top level cooning going on. This nigga was like, we champion Megan The Stallion, who this nigga compared Megan The Stallion to the white woman who got hit with the chair. He's saying, man, he said, man, no matter what was going on, she shouldn't have got hit. We don't hit women.
But she was hitting men.
Man, but he said it was, we fucked up, man. These niggas ruining anything, bro.
Man, I'm talking about ruining some shit, man. Yeah, like you said, I seen somebody say, he made a post like, where was the victory? I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? He like just help me understand. Help me understand. I don't see where everybody's celebrating and happy about it. I'm like,
okay, so the celebration is if it's nothing more than just seeing the unity, just saying like, hey, look, y'all not because they jumped on that man because historically we sit back and just film and watch it happen or whatever the case may be, and then we're outraged talking about somebody should have helped. The fact that we telling that story and we're like able to say, hey, these folks actually jumped in, they actually helped. Now, what I do want to start seeing moving forward is, like Supreme made the post, the same way y'all see the women had absolutely no hesitation with jumping in to help those men fight. When y'all see something happening to us, have that same type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless of what happens to men, we on the front line every single time.
If there was some women fighting, niggas would look to see if they got weave, if they got heels, was they cussing, they all tight clothes, right? What they say something first? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's
pop out, yeah, all that old kind of shit, man. So.
Man, and then sometimes, man, some things ain't for you. It ain't for you. It might be an inspiration for the youth to see the little 16-year-old boy jump out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I seen the video where a young brother was like, man, something changed in me when I seen that. You know what I'm saying? So it might not be for you, nigga. You know, so let somebody else take that in, man, and see what they do with it, see how they process it, and see if it leads to action.
Yep. And another thing that I like too, you know what I'm saying, even though, you know, it was us sticking together, cause when I look at it, like the conversations that's being had on social media from all races, for the most part, everybody agree on them folks was wrong. People, you know, you got white people and black people, they making videos, clowning, having fun with it, or whatever the case may be. I think that's something that was needed too. And you know what I'm saying? Because it's like everybody, like, you know what, these folks really was wrong for that. And so this whole fear of, oh, it's gonna be a retaliation. Don't even worry about that, because the people know they was wrong. You know what I'm saying? One of the dudes, he done turned himself in and everything. They know they was wrong for that. Yeah, and everybody, for the most part, is on the same page when it comes to that. That's mostly what I've been seeing. Everybody,
me too,
is in agreement that they was wrong. So
me too. But hey, it's definitely gonna go down in history as one of them days, man. You know what I'm saying?
And so what if it's retaliation? And
and then it's like you really don't have no grounds for retaliation, because the simple fact of y'all started it.
And if they want to keep it going, well, shit, ain't this what y'all been crying for?
And to be honest with you, and like, not to minimize it, like what everybody was saying, like, what's the victory? When you think about it, it's really not that big of a deal. It's really not. It's a big deal for to see the unity or whatever, but that fight is just pretty much like how people that get drunk and fuck around and be at the barbecue and get the swinging. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't that type of.
Right.
I don't even feel like. I don't actually feel like it was, like a lot of people say it was racially motivated or whatever. I honestly don't even feel like that. I just feel like it was some drunk damn fools feeling like I could park my shit right here. It's a sense of entitlement. I could park my stuff right here and don't you touch my boat.
Well, I definitely think it was racial. I don't think they would have responded like that if it was a white security guard asking to move. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they would have responded like that. They didn't like the fact that the brother was telling them to move. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they was drunk too, but at the end, you know, race does kick in pretty quick.
Yeah.
And they said this. One of the brothers said that they was calling them the N-word. So.
Oh yeah, well, that's the case, Lynn. You know what I'm saying?
But then again, I call a nigga the N-word too when I get angry. So.
Yes, indeed. But moving right along.
Yeah, I'm moving over.
Yeah, we finna move. If you move, I'm gonna pull out their folding chair. How about that? Yeah, okay, watch your mouth. Okay, moving right along. Since you brought up Megan The Stallion, Torey Lanez has been sentenced to 10 years for popping trunk on Megan The Stallion. And some people are saying that his sentence is excessive. They feel like he shouldn't have gotten 10 years for that. What y'all think about that?
Actually, he got off pretty good, especially being in California, fucking around with a gun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't play out there, man. They got strict gun laws. He was facing what 20, 30?
20, I think.
20. He got half of that. He'll do 85%. He'll do about eight in a couple months. He got off pretty good. I think he got what he deserved. You know what I'm saying? Man, he fucked around and found out.
Hey, but hey, as you can see, as you seen on your post, you still got people saying, you know, that he shouldn't be going, that she lied. You still got people trying to defend him, speaking up for him when he didn't actually speak up for himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's
man, this man, they got this man recorded apologizing to them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
call him from prison.
Hey, this nigga Whack 100 said he ain't do it. He said the nigga he's standing on that no snitching shit where he know the old girl did it. He just ain't saying nothing. That's what Whack 100 said. So you still got motherfuckers believing the other side still. You know what I'm saying? Still.
Well, they need to be mad at the street code then.
That's what I said. That's what I said. If he is, and that's on him. Then he still, you know what I'm saying?
Bubba Dub said He should have been done found somebody in the county to snitch on. He said,
Well, if anything, he just should have. If he want to say he didn't do it or whatever, then he just. I mean, in that case, like you can't have it both ways. You can't be sticking to the street code of not snitching, then
don't want to do
get mad when you get sentenced for being found guilty because you didn't tell it. Take your charge. You don't stand on it. That's what you if you go on the street, if you want to uphold the street code with not snitching, uphold the street code and take your charge and go lay it down. And Iggy Azalea, she was supporting him, sent out, a letter and everything and supporting him or whatever the case may be. She just done ruined her mayonnaise career with that. So I'm like, girl, bye. Torey Lanez ain't checking for you.
Man, when there's passion, sex, drugs, alcohol, when that's it's a powerful combination, man. And sometimes shit get wild. And unfortunately, that day, shit got too wild, man.
It was a bad night.
A bad night, man. It happens all the time. We've all been there. So, hey, man, do your time, brother. You got to appeal. Make you fucking do your appeal.
Yeah, you might get about a couple years. You know what I mean, on the appeal.
You finna sit down.
But see, Torey Lanez been out here doing too much. You know what I'm saying? He stayed in trouble for a minute, and so at some point, you gon' get hit with some time because you out here doing too much. They're just like Jocelyn Hernandez. She constantly fighting and everything. Now she got a case coming up where like assault or something on the police or what have you. You cannot constantly be jumping off the porch, fighting, doing all of this reckless behavior and think that you're gonna continuously get away. You gonna have your day. You gonna have your day in court.
That assault on a police officer is a hell of a case. Two of them.
She going to jail.
She been fooling. Every time I see
she
her,
she might get probation. I don't know if she's already a felon or not. She might not go to jail. But yeah, man. Again, I
hate that for Jocelyn because I think that I actually like Jocelyn though.
Fuck with Jocelyn.
I like Jocelyn,
but
and like
it's rumors that she do drugs. It's rumors that she.
Jocelyn. Well, Jocelyn actually came out and said that she have.
So again,
we should be on
man. Yes, you got to be careful with that shit, man. You especially with the social media clout shit, and you got to portray a certain image, and when you see your op, you got to do something. She's saying Big Lex. They've been talking that shit, going back and forth on Instagram, and here we go.
Yeah, like that tenacity, that I guess I don't know if it's the courage or bravery or whatever you want to call it that she had. I like people that don't mind defending themselves. I love that. I like big personalities. I like people who don't mind defending themselves, that ain't gonna take nobody's shit or whatever the case may be. I like Jocelyn. However, with age, you learn how to pull some of that back and pick your battles. You keep some of that in you because you're gonna need it. I ain't never one of those people that want to be, everything positive and light and butterflies and bubbles. And I need a little bit of aggression because something might pop off, and I don't need to be talking about, hey, we need to talk it out or nothing. I might need to whoop your ass. You get what I'm saying? So I like Jocelyn's. I like her, but she's too old to still be popping off about everything. Even if this person don't like you or Big Lex been talking shit, whatever the case may be, let them talk. If they're not posing a physical threat, you have no right, honestly, to put your hands on them. If they ain't posing a physical threat, and with maturity and getting older, you realize that because you got stuff to lose. You know, I did that stuff like that when I was in my teens, popping up at people's house and, oh, bitch, it's on site when I see you with the woo woo. Now my back, knees bad, fucked up. You get what I'm saying? Body ain't worth a damn. Girl, you got a baby. You got a career. You got, I mean, Jocelyn is reality TV gold. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I don't like that she don't have any type of discipline about herself. But anyway, moving right along, child. Let's talk about somebody else that be they say the man be on roids. I don't know. That's neither here nor there. That is not my business. But Melle Mel.
That's your boy said. Your boy Eminem said that.
Melle Mel, he fired back at Eminem this record, right? And Melle Mel really could have kept that. Because he sound like one of them dusties that academics. Remember when academics were calling her old school rappers dusties? That was Melle Mel.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
Like they say that nigga. They say that nigga say that nigga smell like elevator piss.
Man. He smell like what? Elephant piss?
Elevator piss.
Hey, look, man. I said Eminem shit was trash, and Melle Mel shit was trash. They could have kept this whole motherfucking battle. You know what I'm saying? The whole back and forth. They could have kept the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Eminem had a line or two. Melle Mel might have had one line, but other than that, man, they could have kept all that shit.
This is my problem with it. Y'all. These rappers and certain people in the industry, I always talk about respect the elders, respect the hip hop elders, respect the pioneers. Ain't nobody said shit to Eminem for dissing Melle Mel. That's what I don't like.
I've seen
because they love Eminem.
I've seen people say he was wrong for dissing the pioneer.
Who? Let me know.
It's actually Omari had mentioned it in the group.
No, you talking about other rappers, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's because they love Eminem. You see, Rakim said he the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers love Eminem. Or you know how it is with the industry, they want that feature still. You know what I'm saying? Or they want to stay in his good graces with Shady Records and Rosenberg and Dr. Dre and 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? So it might be some industry shit involved in that shit too. But I just
don't like it, man.
I think Melle Mel though he took the wrong route, man. I think he should have came with the same beat with the message beat. You know what I'm saying? If he would have came with that beat, you know what I'm saying? As soon as it came on, everybody was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? It probably wouldn't have mattered. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck he said? You know what I'm saying? He just took the wrong route, man. You know what I'm saying?
He might even own the beat no more.
That's what I said. I'm like, man, why he ain't come with that shit?
He tied in through. That diss track reminded me of the Sanford and Son theme song when it come on. Dun 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 dun. Sit your old lad down. Dun 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 dun. Man, old lad.
Hey. Hey, remember I told y'all last show I didn't think he was gonna respond. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised he actually responded, but hey, even the social media clout gets these 60-year-old niggas too, I guess.
He gotta get a little money, man. He fight this case. He got a soft case. He gotta fight.
Yeah. And he gonna get off on it because old girl, she ain't know what she wanted to do. She ain't know if she wanted him to stay or wanted him to leave.
But they could have kept that shit. They could have kept that whole battle, man. It might have been a publicity stunt for Eminem bringing out his new artist. You know what I'm saying? That's why he dropped his little, you know what I'm saying, his little verse. But
yeah, they might have collabed on this shit. He might have shot Melle Mel bag.
You never know.
Yeah,
they don't tell us, man. We don't know what's real and fake with the industry, man. It's so much shit, man.
Shit, yeah. It might not have been Melle Mel. I see somebody say that was some AI shit, but like you said, you never fucking know.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Did y'all see that post Sexxy Red had posted? She said, I heard you on the stud. I got the STD. All I need is you.
What was that about? Yeah. Can somebody explain that one to me? Can somebody explain that one to me?
Or whatever?
Hey, man, When Flip say the milk in the cereal. Well, rappers will have every so often you fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Thinking you saying some deep shit and some metaphorical shit. They say I can't get no metaphors. Watch this, bitch. And so, they've been talking. She admitted she didn't have STDs, so I guess she playing on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is I didn't like it. It was nasty.
Yeah, she shouldn't have did that, especially when she's still. I like Sexy Red, but she does look like she white from the back to the front. So for her to say that it wasn't a good look, she probably be taking them sinkhole baths just like Summer Walker. It's given that. So I'm like, girl, until you clean up or lotion or fix yourself up to look like you're clean. Don't be saying no nasty shit. A dirty looking motherfucker can be saying no nasty shit. Man.
But you know what?
I fuck with Sexy Red though. But
listen, if you notice all the young female rappers that come out, you gotta give them a minute. You see Glorilla, you gotta give up. You gave about a year. She looking better and cleaner and more better. When Lotto first came out, she was looking rough. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give them time to get the little money together and get their shit together, man. So hopefully,
they need to get it together before they get the disgusting stuff.
Yeah. Glorilla said she like cum in a cereal, so I don't fool.
Hey,
I mean, I could
Scarlet with the
glizzies talking about I got the STD, all I need is you. We eat nuts, so that everybody do that. So that ain't nobody gonna let it get put on the cereal or the fries and then let it cool off. You don't supposed to let it cool off. You're supposed to eat it while it's warm.
I don't know nothing about all that.
You let that shit cool off. It don't taste right.
Okay.
But, moving along. Since we still talking about STDs, Usher. He had said that he
Whoa, what? Wait, what?
Y'all know Usher had of allegedly having herpes.
Right.
Y'all remember when allegedly messing with Contuisha. What was the BBW? You remember the big girl?
Ooh,
I don't know.
The big girl that said she was messing with Usher and he gave her STDs. Her name was Quantasia or something like that.
Y'all taking it too fast tonight.
Y'all don't remember when it was coming out when Usher was messing with the girl and people were saying, "Oh no, he didn't because she a BBW."
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember the girl. I remember the whole.
But allegedly, he got, they say he got the herpes, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's neither here nor there. But that's alleged. But he did say that the hardest thing that he had to do was be alone. Like he basically said he got a problem with being single. He got to have somebody. I think that's kind of I understand wanting to have somebody, but for that to be something that keeping you up at night and you can't function and you gotta just hop in a relationship just to have somebody, I think that's a little weird. What y'all think about that? Is that?
I don't know, man. It's them celebrity relationships, you know what I'm saying, and they whole shit that they go through, you know what I'm saying. It's different than regular motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying. So, shit, he might be telling the truth, you know what I'm saying, because he might not be able to find somebody, you know what I'm saying, that he won't around every day like that, you know what I'm saying. He might have to jump to a few different motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, every other day, because you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So, hey, the whole industry shit just weird, man. So ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying, especially us.
Different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, because I'm a woman and I love being in a relationship, but then I also enjoy being by myself too. Like if I'm by myself, I'm cool. If I'm in a relationship, I'm cool. Like being by myself, it don't bother me. I don't ever feel awkward. Like if I'm around couples, if I want to go out to eat, I'm finna go out to eat by myself. It don't matter to me because I guess
but see, that's the thing.
You gotta be surrounded by love too. Like when you got things outside of a romantic relationship, that you can do and people that genuinely love you and rock with you, it's fulfilling. So
Right.
you don't have to necessarily have somebody to cling to like that. And I think that you will make better choices with your partner to find somebody that you could have a long lasting relationship with, so you won't have to keep going back out there into the dating pool if you actually, take some time to be by yourself and actually vet the person that you're trying to be in a relationship with, so you ain't got to worry about having to be single.
Yeah,
that's the side that's how I look at it.
Yeah,
I take
true.
my time. I don't know.
Usher always come across a little weirdo dude to me anyway.
Yeah, a
man,
little
so.
bit.
Yeah.
And then the thing too, he been in the industry since he was down there, little boy, and since he was teenager. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? He probably never had that normal life. You know what I'm saying? Where he can go out with a motherfucker without, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers trying to fuck with him and get autographs. And all that kind of shit.
Having ill intentions.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
That's the reason why I wanna get rich, but I definitely want to, whatever I'm doing, whoever I'm dealing with, I want it to be right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wait till I get the going and you get the type of money that I want to get, and then I gotta look for somebody. I gotta find new friends, and because I could see how it's real hard to determine if people are really there for you or just for the clout or your money or something. Well, yes, indeed. I think somebody else did something for clout. Yo Gotti, he was in an interview, and I don't know what show it was. He was on, but he did an interview. And in the middle of the interview, his phone rang. He looked at it a couple of times. The interviewer asked him, "Hey man, you want to?" Jesus is a fire. The interviewer asked him, "Hey man, you want to take the call?" So Yo Gotti answers the call, put it on speaker. It's Angela, and he like, "Hey man, I'm in the interview right now, man." And she like, "Okay," and they get off the phone. These bitches all online just really going up like, "Oh my God, I want somebody to do me like that. That's so sweet." I be telling y'all, like, these hoes will fuck just for a man sending a consistent good morning text. Send a bitch good morning text 3. Like, put a reminder on your phone, like every so often. Send her a text message, "Good morning, beautiful, good morning, beautiful," and text her at some dumbass time like 1:11, 4:44, or 2:22. Like, so the bitch could feel like it's numerology and it's meant to be. Like, if you consistently text a bitch for 2-3 days, in the morning, a little bit during the day, chat with her, play with her a little bit, later on at night, oh, you in the dough. And it's so sad that the bar is so low, because just because he answered the phone for his girl, like, it's not that big of a deal. It wasn't like he was on Dateline or the Oprah show or any. He was on a fucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that he put it on speakerphone, I feel like he did that just so we could be having these type of conversations. That shit was for clout to me.
It just goes to show the lack of chivalry that's out there, and men is not, doing certain things with women, man. So they ready to grasp to any man that show any type of respect, any type of act like they care. You know what I'm saying? And they jumping on it, man. So if I was a brother out there, man, I would definitely take advantage of the waters out there, man, and just like you say, man, you can razzle dazzle a motherfucker easy, man.
We got to do better. We got to quit doing all this. First of all, at the end of the day,
God knows I need to be married.
Yeah. So because at the end of the day, it's like there's one thing. There's a thing called the bare minimum, where people feel as though you supposed to get praised or you supposed to get celebrated for doing the bare minimum. You mean to tell me, like, you going up and you thinking you finna be mad at your man? Now a stupid motherfucker watch that interview and be like, her warehouse worker or whatever the case may be, he driving an Amazon truck. She called him. He don't answer the phone because he throwing a package on somebody's door. I'm mad at you because you ain't answer the phone for me Even Yo Gotti, he answered the phone for Angela in the middle of the interview, and you can't answer the phone for me. Like, I could see people really feeling some type of way because they man not answering the phone. For instance, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm in a relationship. I'm not married, right? It's some people that are married that work with me. My boyfriend sent me some flowers to my work. Married people was like, I wish, you know, I had flowers. Bitch, you got a husband. Like, why you worrying about these flowers? You sitting up here, oh my God, I wish, bitch, you got a husband. You know what I'm saying? And it just be stuff like that. Like, people don't realize or appreciate where they at. I'm like, I'm trying to get like you. You get what I'm saying? And you worrying about some damn flowers on my desk. You need to worry about the what you finna cook your husband when you get off work, and quit worrying about these flowers around by my desk. Cause bitch, I'm trying to get a ring put on my finger. Like, these people they be big homieing and looking at the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? It's people crazy as hell out here. Anyway, y'all got me talking to myself.
Nah, I feel you, man.
So,
like I say, man, it's best that I'm married, because I'll be out here having my motherfucking way.
Yeah, and it's real easy. When I used to be like in the, you know what I'm saying, dealing with chicks or whatever the case may be, it was so easy to get some pussy. It didn't make no sense. Like, I'm talking about, I used to have niggas so mad. I had all the hoes. Like, I'm talking about, it was going crazy. Our bitches cooking for me, half naked booty shorts on. Yeah. I'm talking about, she was going down, look like a trap house around this bitch. How I had these bitches walking around.
I get with my raw.
Yeah, I had this big old, you know what I'm saying, durable plastic working these bitches out. They come fuck with me. Anyway, so tell me why a jagged ass singer, I don't know which one was it. A jagged ass singer, he was arrested for shoving the engagement ring down his fiance throat.
What?
I guess
that nigga took that fucking song serious, huh? Said,
meet me at the altar in your white dress.
Get married. Crazy.
That's crazy.
Nah, that's crazy.
People gotta do way better. But if he would have did that to me, they'll just not be getting me off his ass.
And then you got to get away from people that spark that type of emotion inside of you. Mm-hmm. Like if she can get you that mad, then 9 times out of 10 that shit is not gonna work, man. To where you want to grab her, eat this ring, make her eat to swallow the ring, my nigga.
The question is the ring gonna come out? Because she probably need to do her some prune juice or laxative.
What goes in gotta come out. So
yeah, hopefully it come out. She take it to the pawn shop. Wouldn't that be fucked up? She take that shitty ring to the pawn shop.
It's a shitty situation all the way around, man.
Right, fuck around.
Look, he needs some help.
Yes, indeed.
He's gonna get it voluntarily or to that penitentiary, one or the other.
Yeah, he needs to go to jail. Yeah, because that's nah, you need to go to jail. You don't know what that metal will do in that lady system like that. Foreign object. That's attempted murder, if you ask me. Did y'all see Jamie Foxx had made a post where he was talking about fake friends, and he said if they'll do it to Jesus, they'll do what you think they'll do to me. And the Jews took it as they mean the Jews.
Right.
And so he issued an apology because he offended the Jews.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's the same old story. Yeah, it's the same old story. You know what I'm saying? You motherfucker can't say nothing. I ain't even talking about them. I ain't even talking about them. Hey, nigga. Hey. You better apologize. But you better apologize, nigga. You know, it's the same old story, man. Motherfucker can't say shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as these celebrities go, and these industry motherfuckers, they can't say shit about them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It happens every time. Kanye, it don't matter who the fuck it is. You know?
I don't think he should apologize, but I do think that because we say things a certain type of way or whatever. And I was driving and I kind of tried to figure out like how in the hell these people would think this had anything to do with them at all. But I guess because of what he has gone through, and it could have felt like a what is it, encrypted message or whatever the case. Even though they were all the way off, I could kind of understand it in a sense, but I don't think that he should apologize. I don't understand all of these apologies. I think he probably said, hey, I wasn't even talking about y'all. This is what I meant. I don't think it would have been wrong for him to clear it up, but he shouldn't apologize. He ain't do nothing wrong.
Well, you know, they look for times and reasons to check your ass, to remind your ass. That's what it seemed like to me. They took advantage of that, man.
Well, hell, Jamie Foxx just came back from the dead. They ought to be praising the man and looking at him like Lazarus or something.
No, they telling that nigga.
Sitting up here condemning him. The man just, you know what I'm saying,
they tell that
on
nigga
the third day.
Now they tell that nigga stay in your place, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you was about to be there or not, nigga. Stay in your place, nigga. Don't bring us up, nigga. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's how they do them niggas, man.
But you see, what's the name holding his nuts? Neo.
I was about to say that too. I was about to bring that up too.
You know, Neo says something about he ain't with the children transgender shit and the transgenders and some parts of the alphabet community. They on his ass. He say he ain't gonna apologize. Fuck what y'all talking about.
No, what happened was apology went out from one of his social media accounts, from his Instagram or his Twitter or something. But then he came back, was like, no, that wasn't me. That was my publicist. He like, this is me right here. And I'm telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? I ain't apologizing for what the fuck I said. I meant what I said. I got 6 kids. You know what I'm saying? 4 boys, 2 girls, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. And I don't agree with that shit. And how y'all pushing on the kids. And I don't agree with kids being able to make those decisions and all that shit. So like you said, he stood on his shit.
Jason Lee done came out and went off on him. I can't stand that motherfucker.
Who's Jason Lee?
Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked, the blogger. He was on Love and Hip Hop New York too, I believe, when Cardi B was on there. If I'm not mistaken,
he's a homosexual media mogul. He got money. He got money now. He's a head dude in the industry, and he's part of the bully gang from that community. And anytime somebody say something about that community, he on their ass. So he was like, Neo, it was rumors you was gay, and I'm finna start.
That ain't got shit to do with shit.
I know it. So, you know, Jason Lee doing Jason Lee.
And this what a lot of people don't understand is this. Okay, if Neo gay, bisexual, or whatever, like even Wayne Brady came out talking about he pansexual. That's a grown man that's identifying his sexuality. You get what I'm saying?
Surprise.
What Neo is saying is, I'm gonna tell you something. You, as a bisexual woman, I can say that there are different phases that you go through as you're growing up. You know what I'm saying? I went through a phase, honestly, where I knew I was attracted to men and all this old kind of stuff, but then it had got to a point where it was just like I craved a woman. I wasn't thinking about no man. I even was in a relationship with a woman, and she used to be like, you know, feeling some type of way because I was bisexual. Because a lot of lesbians don't like bisexual women because they feel as though, you know, you're gonna always, and it's kind of like the same way, well, when men are bisexual, like people automatically assume if you're bisexual, you're going to always want that opposite sex. You get what I'm saying? And it's not that. So I remember going through a phase where it was just like, I'm just dealing with chicks for a minute. And now I'm in a point in my life where I could see a woman, granted, and I could find her attractive. And I could be like, yeah, and it could make my little tingle a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not moved in a way to where I will pursue or even be interested in laying down with her. Now, if I just so happen to got drunk and got fucked up and one thing led to another, you know what I'm saying? That's just that. But me consciously trying to pursue something with a woman, that's not there anymore. You get what I'm saying? I can identify a sexy, beautiful woman or whatever the case may be, and I'll watch women interact or whatever. But I don't care to lay in between a woman's legs anymore. So that part is your sexuality is fluid and all of that. Things change. So I feel Neo when he says the thing about the children, I feel like this. You should, and I think it's a kind of an exaggeration because you really only see this with like the Wades or whatever. The average person ain't walking around letting their kid make these decisions, right? So, anywho, there's a difference between like, okay, if this is the kid and they feel a certain type of way, kids wake up, they feel all kinds of shit. You get kids that think they are fucking cow, a cat, a dog. You know what I'm saying? A kid will wake up thinking they a crayon. You know what I'm saying? They don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like let them develop. Like even if it's that thing, don't shame them for it, but let them develop. Don't let them go like full-fledged into something that you really don't understand and they don't either. So I don't think Neo was wrong because the thing is this. Why would you shame Neo for saying how he feel things should be and how he raised his kids, but you deciding as the person with a trans kid that you want to raise your kids in this type of way? Neo has a right to have his views and raise his kids how he wants to, and anybody else have a right to raise their kids how they want to. What Neo say ain't gonna change what the fuck Dwayne Wade and them doing with their child. What Dwayne Wade and them doing with their child ain't gonna change what Neo is doing with his. So the conversation at the end of the day is not really necessary because motherfuckers controlling their own household.
And then a lot of times these celebrities, they be on interviews, and these interviewers ask them a question,
Right.
and they get honest. Yeah. And then when they answer the question, here come the bloggers. Well, Neo said, well, hell, they asked him, man, you want me to lie? This is how I feel. I can't tell you how the fuck I feel, but don't ask me a motherfucking question.
Yes,
that's why a lot of motherfuckers don't be doing interviews. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, every time they say something, motherfucker just take that little part of some shit.
Their whole career could be destroyed.
Exactly.
Yeah, it ain't like somebody just being rude and come out flat out just mentioning somebody else. Right. But anyhow, I'm and you know what? To be honest with you, being in the LGBTQ community, I get so sick and tired of the whole gay ass conversation. It's like every week it's some gay shit. Like it's trans this, gay this. Like we got like the only thing we be focusing on these days is relationships, some gay shit. Like I'm so tired of gay ass conversations. Are we the only race of people that's having these conversations? Nah. I don't see other people talking about gay shit all the time.
Nah, that shit going on all
and then the crazy thing is gay people don't even talk about gay shit, like that. And I was just like, what is the gay? After a while, honestly, it's like, how is this sexuality and identity, how did that become so important? That it needs to be a topic of discussion every damn week.
We've had this conversation before. I feel like it's very important. It just depends on where you're at with your thinking. If you got a broad view of thinking and racially thinking, culturally thinking, then yeah, you're gonna talk about the shit. But the trivial shit, you know what I'm saying? I think that's going too far, the social media shit, but it's the times we live in, man. So and then people be confused. People be trying to understand shit, man, so they be wanting to hear other people's opinions, man. So they be wanting to see if they thinking right, if they not thinking right. So
yeah. So let's move right along, cause we don't want to hold y'all too long here. Lil Wayne and Nas got indocted. I mean, not indocted, like Lord have mercy.
Indoctrinated.
Look. What in the missionary is Jehovah Witness going on? Nah, but Lil Wayne and Nas got inducted in the Billboard Hall of Fame. It's about damn time.
Billboard Hall of Fame? That's what it is?
Yep. I didn't know that was a thing, but shit, it's about damn time.
Me
either. Yes,
well, they both definitely deserve it.
Huh?
They both definitely deserve it. You know what I'm saying? They both had their daughters there, so that was dope.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean,
and
that's some dope shit.
everybody look healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like Wayne, they look healthy. Everything, the daughters, they look absolutely stunning. It was really really dope to see two legends, two goats, get inducted in the Billboard Hall of Fame.
I'm about to check it out. Because I don't know who else in that shit. So I want to know.
Yeah, I had never heard of it, but if they hadn't already been in it, it's about damn time. Because
that's what I'm saying. I want to see who else in that.
Whatever halls that got fame in it, they supposed to already be in it already, with a star on Hollywood and all that.
Hey, so so it's not a hip hop Hall of Fame yet, is it?
I don't think it is because it say Billboard, so Billboards encompass
I know it's a rock and roll.
Yeah,
it's a rock and roll Hall of Fame.
You know what I'm saying? That might need to be some shit the motherfuckers need to work on, a hip hop Hall of Fame where it's just us. You know what I'm saying? We induct, you know what I'm saying, the motherfuckers who don't put it down for the culture. For we turning 50. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got rock and roll and country music. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
It's this weekend too, ain't it?
What's that?
Hip hop, the celebrations.
Something going on. Yes, I'm going. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Well, let's go ahead and get into this school post. This week's school's post is somebody posted. I used to have a big crush on Foxy Brown. She looked better and made better music than Lil Kim, in my opinion. Who y'all got, Foxy or Kim?
I got Kim.
I got Kim.
Yeah, I got Kim. I think Foxy had one album. That first Ill Nana album was cool. It was pretty cool, but I never really liked her flow that much. It was always kind of choppy and shit. I think Kim always had a better flow. She could rap though. In her day, you know what I'm saying, back then. But to me, besides that first album, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying.
Back then, I thought Foxy Brown. I like Foxy Brown a little better because I like, she was rolling with Nas and them, and I really, I like Nas and them better. I like Biggie and them, so I was just going with her for that reason alone. Foxy Brown was pretty coming up, you know what I'm saying. Lil Kim, she was always alright to me. But as I got older, Lil Kim, was a lot doper than Foxy Brown to me.
Yeah, Kim, listen, 2005, Kim came out with that Naked Truth album. I'm talking about, I used to have that silver Chevy Malibu. Child, baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. I used to be, Savage Life had dropped, and that Kim, that Naked Truth had dropped. Man, I used to play that album like it wasn't nothing. I'm talking about in the morning, first thing in the morning. Look him. Yeah, I rock with him. I've never got into Foxy like that. I never got into her for real. And like Heezy said, she was choppy to me. She seemed kind of forced to me. It just wasn't effortlessly like Kim was. Kim just kind of like flowed. It was smooth like butter.
I can see that.
But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this hip hop trivia question. This week's hip hop trivia question is: what year did hip hop become the top selling music genre? Again, what year did hip hop become the top selling music genre? I'm gonna say, I think the first record to go number one was Vanilla Ice. I don't know what year this nigga came out, but I'm gonna say it had to be late 80s, early 90s. I'm gonna just throw something out there and see if it stick. I'm gonna say 92.
Yep.
You said 92. I think it was after that. I think it was when motherfuckers started when everybody started coming from all the coast and all that shit, the South started selling. So I'm gonna stay like around 98.
What's the answer, Supreme?
I'm gonna give y'all a hint.
Hurry up, we got 1 minute.
Somebody said they taking over that year. Cash Money taking over for the 9-9.
Ooh, that was close.
1999, hip hop became the #1 selling music genre in the world.
Yeah, I can see that.
Wow, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
taking over for the 99-2000. Okay, yes, indeed. With that being said, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube
Black
channel.
Power.
Yes, indeed. And make
Montgomery.
sure y'all have on a notification bell because we
Montgomery
Rebellion.
Montgomery Brawl.
Sports show going. Thank y'all for
Montgomery
tuning in. We
Brawl.
about to tune out. Y'all have a good one.
The hip
Put some money in the boy Lane's books.
Podcast.